Welcome, everybody. Hold on, let me really quick. I need to look at something. Okay. Welcome. Hold on. I'm getting really serious about getting down these extra weight. I've switched to black. I've gone completely black with my coffee. I started today. I've been back on doing the calorie counting, and I've been back on doing the calorie counting, and honestly, I'm really proud of myself because I feel like for the last week I've been it's like I've been staying active. I've been eating pretty decent, but I've been doing my calorie counting. And I guess I wasn't too hard on myself this past week, but I counted my calories, and it's I usually do about 1,800, 2,000 calories a day, which is maintenance. I've been doing a good job of maintaining, but I guess tracking the calories, it makes you visualize it more, and then you also see kind of where you're fucking up, you know? I used my FitnessPal for a while, but then I switched to a different one because they made the barcodes pay, you have to pay. Mods, ban that person. Ban that person. And I would never date you. I'm literally married. I have a husband. Anyway, as I was saying, whenever you calorie count, it makes you visualize more where you're fucking up. And I'm if I just squeeze out if I stop doing sugar in my coffee, I'm that'll probably save me 200, 300 calories a day. And then if I just cut back a little bit more, on my serving sizes, and then it's I just need to maintain that for several months. Mods are off today. Well, whatever. I don't even fucking care. Whenever I beg Erebus to come back and mod, I don't need you guys fucking bitching about it then, okay?
Dumb comment just subscribed. Currently feeling unwell, having to get a second job, and both are full-time, so I am on the go.
Stop, Dumbcom. That fucking sucks. That fucking sucks. Really, Dumbcom? 2 full-time jobs? Stop. That's so fucking stupid. It's what you gotta do now. I'm telling you, I think this year I'll finally actually be out of debt, and then I can start focusing on the commune. Seeing what we can do. Seeing what we could get built down at the commune. And honestly, it's if anybody has access to other, I would like to get I would like to get a commune started, but in a more blue state. you know? Like down by the Ozarks, it's a beautiful area. It is. It's just so red. But I'm like, maybe once I prove proof of concept with like starting down in the Ozarks, you know, with the commune, maybe then it's like we could like try to like scope out another place where maybe like a community member has a hookup with some land or something, and we could start trying to, you know, develop it a little bit. Vermont, that would be amazing. Like I like somewhere more blue. You know, it's like if I'm gonna start a commune and there's gonna be a bunch of fucking gay people there, I would just feel like guilty bringing a bunch of gay people into such a red area. Like, you know, it just, I feel like it wouldn't be cool of me. You know, like I feel like if we really are trying to get the gay commune started, it's like we need to get a blue area. Land in Minnesota is expensive, right? And land is expensive. The land that I got in the Ozarks, you know, I got it because I got it through family, so I got a deal. But anyway, we'll get the communes. It's like, we'll see what we can do. I have this like, I have this kind of like concept, I guess, where it's like, you know, like what do you do whenever like a society no longer works for you is you try to remove yourself from, you know, the machine as much as possible, which I also like to be clear. I feel like I mean like try to remove yourself from the
yes,
capitalist
Queen Skinny
part
Legend
of it.
Versace boots the
Oh,
house
shit.
down. Slay Queen Hunty Mama and Oop Daddy work Charlie X. Yes,
KF
snatch my
Logan,
way.
thank you. KF Logan, thank you. Welcome. KF Logan, you'd be invited to the gay commune. I'd invite you. I'm talking about how my dream is to start like a gay commune. I have some land down in the Ozarks where we're going to start trying to develop it, and the type of building that we want to do. We want to really experiment with like the type of build we want to do. It's called an earth ship, and a lot of like, it's a really interesting concept. They have a ton of videos on YouTube and shit, but the concept of an earth ship is really like the main concept behind it is like trying to use like recycled materials, and then also like the heating and cooling of it is like geothermal and stuff. But anyway, I was talking about how, you know, maybe once I have proof of concept, maybe we could try to find some land in like a more blue state and start the gay commune. That's the dream. Oh, and then I was going on a rant about how it's like whenever society no longer works for you, you know, it's like whenever a society no longer works for you, what do? And, you know, I guess my thought process behind it is you try to remove yourself from it as much as possible. Now, that being said, I don't think you remove yourself from the politics of it. You know, it's like, imagine though, if we like, you know, like, because it is like, we could, you know, you start a commune in like a small red town, you could sway elections and we could take over with communism. That's the dream. That's the dream. But yeah, like, I also kind of like have this concept of, you know, like, we gotta take back the village, you know? We gotta take back the village. Like, I think like people kind of yearn for that kind of sense of community these days, you know? Maybe it's not for everyone, but I really have become one of, like, my dream is I want to move out to the countryside and I want to live off the land. I don't think we can get that back now. Yeah. And, you know, I say commune kind of jokingly because commune sounds a bit culty. I would call it more of like a co-op, like living you know, like a co-op living kind of situation. Wait, Nick Dominates wants to start a Panda Express franchise. Is that really? You know, I'm like, do the birds not get out as much whenever it's windy? Like, where are the birds? Where are the birds? Is it too windy for them right now? What the fuck? No dandelions, no birds. It's not supposed to rain until like later tonight. Where are the birds? They're eating at certain... I know, they should be eating. Where are they? They should be out. But I think maybe it's a little too windy.
Oh, wow. Lewis Love just subscribed.
Lewis Love. Thank you,
months.
Lewis Love.
Whoa, I just got chills.
Oh, Louis, thank you. Lewis Love, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Ooh.
Chinese buffet today, Queen? Olive Garden today? Let's go storm chasing.
Me and my husband, we got ourselves a BB gun. No, if I were living out on the land, I'd be able to shoot my, I'd be able to shoot my 22. Whenever I go out to the land, I've started shooting. You know, that is the nice thing about being out there is we could, you know, on the commune, we could have a gun range. We could start a little gun range. But we would keep like the guns like properly like put away and locked away and stored away, and maybe only trusted people would have access, you know, and then like, you know, there would have to be like some sort of like certification. We could do like gun practice or something. Do you have good aim? You know, they say women are better at aim than men. So on the commune, whenever we start like, you know, like our security, we'll have like the lesbian archers, you know. I know, don't I look like a badass? Like, you know, maybe I'll get a paintball gun. That would be fun. Can you get banned for this? It's a damn BB gun. It's a damn BB gun. But yeah, what if I got a paintball gun? What if I got a paintball gun? That would be... You were trying to steal me from my husband. Oh, that would never happen. That would never happen. I'm not interested. If anything happened between me and Joshua, I would live out the rest of my life single. Um, um, God, I'm high. Where are the birds? Like, usually there's like more birds whenever it's like about to rain, you know? And it's like dinner time for the birds. Like, I do not see any fucking birds, you know? Where are the birds? Girl, animals hide when a storm is coming. Okay. Fuck. We should have done the birds. Well, I guess I'm not streaming tomorrow. It's Monday. Maybe if people subscribe, the birds will come. I hear them. I heard them. I hear them. Do you hear them? No, like maybe if people subscribe, the birds will come. No, like imagine if we got to the goal. What if we got to 2,400 subs and I reached my goal for the week? That goal has been up for like all week and we've gotten so close, but we haven't hit it. What if we hit the goal? What if we hit the goal and then the birds came? Oh my god, I hear one. Did you hear that? Oh my god, shh, shh, shh. Stop subbing, you're gonna scare them. No, please, keep subbing.
_positive_vibe
OPV,
just
thank
gifted
you.
1 subs.
No, I heard one. It kind of sounded like a blue jay, maybe. There's like a lot of blue jays around here. Thank you, OPV. No, like imagine, what if we got the goal? What if we got the goal and then the birds came out and it rained? Like, what if like maybe somewhere during that there was also a storm whenever like what if, okay, like in a perfect
Death
world.
to all of them.
Like in a perfect world, okay, like what if in a perfect world, like, so what would happen is there would be people subscribe and it would trigger a hype train, and right as the hype train happens it starts raining, and we play Rain on Me by Lady Gaga, and like people are subscribing while I'm out in the rain and I'm doing like a rain performance kind of like on my back patio, and then like at the end like the sun comes out and there's a rainbow and then the birds come out. But that's not gonna happen, so thank you, OPV.
Only _positive_vibe just gifted 1 subs.
Does anybody need to subscribe though? Like we could trigger a hype train right now probably. Hold on. If I hit this target, then we have to start a hype train. Okay. Oh, that definitely hit the target. That was like a bullseye. That was a bullseye. Okay. No, but I'll be right over here. Okay, like, can you stop, Wendy? Can you stop the wind? I'm trying to smoke. Oh my god, I did feel one single raindrop. So maybe that was the subs that we got. Like, maybe if we get more, we'll get more raindrops. Like, wouldn't that be crazy? No, like, I will go touch grass if we get a hype train going. Like, that's all I asked for. No, I'll do it anyway, but like, let me try to get, like, I'm just reminding people if anybody needs to sub. I'm sorry, I have to ask. I just saw a big bird. It might have been a crow. I saw it over in here. Ooh. It might have been we get like some hawks around here. We get owls around here too. Missouri is a great bird watching area. But that's all, does anybody, like, no, like, does anybody want to sub but can't? Like, that would at least make me feel better. Like, just to know that, like, if you could, you would. Lower the sub goal. The sub goal, we have been so close to... Oh, there was that bird again. You guys missed it. If only we would have got the hype train, you probably would have seen it. That's so crazy.
Hi Casey, it's me, the peanut butter pickle and mayo sandwich you were challenged to eat.
OPV, thank you, OPV.
Only underscore positive underscore vibe
Who?
just gifted one
Thank you,
sub.
Jackie.
Only
Thank
underscore
you.
positive underscore vibe gifted a tier 1 sub to AZNGF.
We're not gonna trigger a
They
hype
have
train
given
if it's only
2,408 gift subs
OPV
in the
though.
channel.
Like, we need somebody to use their Prime. We need somebody to resub. Fearless, thank you.
Jackie-saurus Rex just gifted 1 sub.
Thank you,
Jackie-saurus
Jackie.
Rex gifted a tier 1 sub
Thank
to
you.
Fearless.
I'll give 10 subs if you
They
can
have
go
given
for a
33
scooter
gift
ride.
subs in the channel.
I don't have my neck camera. I broke my neck camera. I need to order another one. I need to write down a reminder to order one. Hold on, let me just put one in my Amazon cart
Justin
really
underscore
quick.
is underscore Bustin underscore just gifted 1
Thank you,
sub.
Justin. Justin, thank you. Thank you.
Frame WRK just gifted 1 sub. Frame WRK gifted a tier 1 sub to Hasanabi. They have
Framework,
given 2
thank
gift
you.
subs in the channel.
Thank you. Thank you for that. We're on a hype train. See? I told you guys the birds are going to start coming out now. See, you hear them? See, can you hear them? But I am going to, like, I can't see where we're at on the, well, let me bring it up on my phone. Thank
Cozy
you.
Cole just subscribed.
Cozy Cole, thank you. Like, thank you. Hold on. Okay, I'm bringing it up on here so I can see it here, maybe. Wait, do we even have a hype train? I don't. Can you not see the hype trains on mobile? Can you not see the hype trains on mobile? You can't see the hype trains on mobile? God, I fucking hate Twitch. Like, I fucking hate Twitch. Wait, is there not a train? Oh, we don't have a train. How do we not have a train? We don't have a train. We don't have a train?
Mounty just gifted
Cat
one
Dev,
sub.
thank you. We should be on a
Mounty
fucking
gifted a tier 1
train.
sub to G0LD
We
Fart.
should be on a train.
They've given 325 gift subs in the channel.
Where is the... Why aren't we on a train, though?
Z00
Zooty
Thai
Booty,
Booty
thank
just
you.
gifted 5 subs.
Why are we not on the fucking train? Thank you.
Electrobussy donated $2.01 with the message, pigeons, gulls, and other birds can carry bacteria, fungi, and viruses
thank
that
you.
spread through droppings, feathers, and nests. One contaminated surface or breath of dried dust can expose you
How
to
is the
infections
train
that hit
not
your lungs,
started?
brain, and immune system hard. Honey, I thought we were talking about birds, not the latest horror movie. Next time, keep the drama on the screen and off my lungs, okay? Hash free Wendy.
There should be a fucking hype train. Okay, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'll stop asking for subs. Thank you, Electrobussy. Thank you, Dinosaurus Rex. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all. But we should be on a fucking hype train, so I guess, like, the birds are never gonna fucking come out. Fuck. God damn it.
G1222 donated 200 bits with the message, cheer 200 Ghost Train, let's go. Honey, if that ghost train is anything like the fashion choices at the Met Gala,
Stop
we're in
that
for a spooky
train.
ride. Hold on tight, darling, because this is going to be a bumpy one.
Like,
I'm just living that life.
Dumb Comet just gifted 20 subs.
Dumb Comet. Thank you, Dumb Comet. I hope you know you don't have to get 2 full-time jobs to gift me all these subs. Oh my god, not Dumb Comet is getting 2 full-time jobs to give me 20 subs. Thank you, Dumb Comet, Dumb Com. And I'm sorry about you having to get 2 jobs.
JAC Twitch is a present you honey take the
JLSGG,
kick
thank you,
contract girl,
Guillotine,
take the
thank
money
you.
and run. You need to pay your debt and start the commune. We will forgive you.
Like, yeah, I'm not gonna go to Kick. I'm not. I thought about it, but it's, and I did, I thought about it, and it's like, it's not even like, it's not even like, I don't know. Like, I thought about going to Kick. Like, I did. I thought about it. Because it is just like, I don't know. The way I think about it, it's just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on over at Kick, but there's just like a lot of fucking free money over there. It's all of the fucking cryptocurrency shit. And, you know, like, if I did go to Kick, which I'm not going to, but I had thought about it, and I was like, well, it's not like I would do gambling streams. You know, and, it's like there's fucking gambling advertisements all over fucking Twitch, too, you know, but, you know, whenever I was thinking about it, I was like, you know, it's just like all this fucking free money. Like, they have this partner program where it's like they're basically just giving out free money. And then, like, what really had me thinking about it was actually, like, how they have that program where they, like, pay clippers and shit. That's what really had me thinking about it. Like, if I could get some free money for some of my clippers and shit to try to incentivize that, you know? It's like, if these fucking right-wing pieces of shit are just like giving it away, you know, like on Kick, I'm like, maybe I should go fucking get some of it, you know? I'm like, maybe I should go get some of it and I can use it to fund some of my leftist clippers. You know, I guess it is. It's just like frustrating, like how much money there is in being like, you know, like on Kick, on like these like fucking shit platforms. And, you know, like if you just do like, if you play into the fucking psyop, there's so much fucking free money. And it's like, but anyway, like I said, I had thought about it, and one of like the things that really honestly, one of the things that had me like, maybe I should do it, is the free Clipper or the Clipper program shit where they pay Clippers. But yeah, and then I thought about it and I'm like, who the fuck is gonna watch, who in my audience is going to watch me on the Kick platform? Like, you know, and it's like, who is my demographic on Kick? You know, like, girl. So yeah, I was like, and I don't even think that I would get my Clippers paid. You know, it's like somehow I would be not allowed in the program or some shit. But yeah. Yeah, and the other reason why I was honestly like, maybe I should fucking do it, is because there's seriously 100% a psyop that is favoring Kick and that ugly fucking logo in the algorithms on TikTok and on Twitter. Like, there is definitely a psyop going on where the algorithm favors that fucking ugly ass Kick logo, both TikTok and Twitter. I swear to fucking God. That's like the other reason why I was like, maybe I should fucking start doing it. You know, start playing the fucking algorithm in my favor. You know what I'm saying? What if we just started posting Twitch clips with Kick on them? Honestly, Joshua girl, it would be an interesting experiment. Start like another TikTok account and just like, instead of a Twitch logo, put the Kick logo. It would be an interesting experiment. You couldn't duplicate clips because the TikTok will pick that up pretty quick. But if you did like half and half, just to see, I honestly, like, I 100% like think that the algorithm favors the Kick logo right now. Am I crazy for thinking that, or do you guys see it? Like that fucking, what's his name, Larry Ellison just bought TikTok and shit. Yeah, if I did do Kick, I would multi-stream, but like I said, ultimately I'm like, no. But honestly, Joshua girl, if you run that experiment and it were like, oh, it were getting more numbers, and it were like, I honestly am like, maybe then I fucking do it. Honestly, at that point, Hassan should fucking do it too. I don't know, you know what I mean? It's just the way the fucking far right and the fascists get favored in the algorithm. I feel like if there's ways that like you can like tweak it to also get that same sort of favoritism, with obviously not being a fucking grifter piece of shit. You know, it's like, I feel like we're in the info wars. We're in the fucking info wars. We are. We're in the info wars, and as much as like all of those, like, you know, the other thing that really fucking annoys the fuck out of me is like how like it's always the incel right wing fucking freaks that'll be like, oh, all you do is talk about shit and complain about shit online. And it's like, that's where the information wars are happening. Fucking bug got in my damn coffee. There isn't even sugar in there, bitch. But yeah. But yeah. Let's talk about the birds. I have only seen one bird. Like, I've been hearing them, but I think they're like the ones that I'm hearing. I think they're like over in the bushes. Like, you know, honestly, like one of the things that I would always think whenever I was a kid, and sometimes whenever I get really high, I'll be like, no, I can. I'll be like, I can control the wind. No, watch. It's gonna get really windy. See? See? It was like more still and then the wind started picking up. Okay, hold on. Let me manifest it again. Oh. See? I can't focus as well because you guys keep on like, but did you see it? Did you see it? Okay, watch. Like, okay. Okay, here it goes.
Burn the witch, 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 burn the witch.
Death to all of them.
No, I looked kind of badass though, didn't I? I looked kind of badass though, didn't I? Like, you didn't know. You didn't know. Like, did that kind of like, I looked kind of badass though, didn't I? Right?
Oh, wow. Dumpy_daddy just
Dumpy
subscribed.
Daddy, thank
Casey
you.
spins, Casey spins, Casey spins, Casey spins, Casey spins, Casey spins, Casey spins,
No, I hit
Casey
the
spins,
target
Casey spins,
exactly.
Casey spins, Casey
Like,
spins,
I've basically
Casey
been
spins,
hitting a
Casey spins,
bullseye
Casey
every
spins.
time. I thought you were gonna shoot us. Did that scare you? Wait, fuck. Oh, I did shoot it a little. It's fine, it's just a little BB gun. I thought I was going to like the side of it and just, but it did actually hit it. But it's not, it's just like a one pump BB gun. It didn't crack the screen or anything, but it did get the screen protector a little bit, but it's fine. It's no big deal. Like, it's not like I can't just afford another phone right now, because I totally can. Like, no, actually I can't. It's a good thing I didn't break this. That would be so upsetting. Well, luckily, I guess I would have to downgrade back to my S21. But honestly, that S21, it's a pretty good one. This is crazy. Okay, I'm waiting for the birds. They're gonna come any minute. They're gonna come any minute, the birds. Damn, I was really hoping we would see more birds. Where are the birds?
Your neighbor donated $2 with the message, go ahead and get that commune operation up and running so you can move out and stop shooting BB pellets through your fucking window. Also, come get this squirrel you call a dog out of my yard. Honey, if my dog is a squirrel, then your yard must be a zoo. But don't worry, I'll send over my best exterminator. He's got a real talent for clearing out the pests. Hash, how you doing?
Right. Like, no, I know. I look like a badass. It's a BB gun. It's not like it's loud. It's not scaring off the birds. The birds are fine. They're just busy right now doing... Do you hear them? Okay, but let me talk about the birds. So, I am telling you, not a lot of things in this world are free, you know? Like, I guess, like, there are some, you know, I don't know. You know, it's just like everything fucking costs money. You know, it's fucking bullshit. There should be more free things. Like, yes, there are some things in this world that are free. Like, I fucking get it. You know, like, don't start. But, you know, it's like there should be more free shit. Like, there should be more free shit. Like, honestly, food should be free. It should. Like, food should be free. Or at least, like, a lot of it. I don't know. Like, maybe if you really want the really, really good shit, then maybe it's like you pay a premium or something. But it's like, you know. Oh, shit. Thank you. Who's that?
Mother Vixen just gifted 15 subs.
Oh, my God. Mother Vixen. Thank you so much, Mother Vixen. Thank you. Thank you. Are you a fellow bird watcher? But what I was gonna say... Oh, we're so close to the fucking goal! We've been... Mother Vixen, we've been trying to fucking hit this goal for like all... We're fucking 6 subs away. But what I was saying is there's not a lot of things in this world that are free, so please subscribe now. Like, the subscriptions aren't free, okay? They can't...
Uwusulu just gifted 6 subs.
Uwusulu, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Uwusulu, Mother Vixen, everybody who made that happen.
Missouri Wildlife ASSN donated $2 with the message. We've been alerted you are shooting the Missouri wildlife. Do not shoot any birds, squirrels, chads, or Joshuas as they are protected under Missouri law. Honey, if I wanted to shoot anything, it wouldn't be those pathetic critters. I'm only aiming for the real targets like those fashion disasters on the red carpet.
In prayer to nature. Beneath the eternal gaze of Tengri, I bow my head to the living earth. Mother Earth, Otukan's sacred breath, hold us as you hold the roots of trees, feed us as you feed the grass of the steppe, guide our footsteps with patience and wisdom.
Wow. Wow. Emery, I'm going to have to write that down. That's a good one. Do I have this turned all the way up? Okay, I do. Oh, it's getting windy. But the birds aren't out. But, I love bird watching. Are there any bird watchers here? Seriously, the thing about bird watching is there's not a lot of things in this life that are free. But one of them is bird watching. Bird watching is free. Now, like, sure, it's like you can, like, you know, maybe get some binoculars, you know, get some bird seed, but you get what I'm saying. It's like you can watch for you don't have to have binoculars, you can get them, you know, to see them more up close, which I do have my binoculars. See, like I'm here. Oh, shh. But bird watching, it's something you can do for free. It's a very fun activity. There's free apps, that Merlin app. I need to re-download it on my new phone. And yes, I just said that I couldn't afford to get a new phone because I just got a new phone and I didn't even get a new one. I got a fucking used one. And I put it on my credit card. So shut the fuck up about it. And I have to have a phone. Like, you know I have to have a phone. And I'll write it off. Because it is a work expense that I have to have. Oh, I saw a bird. It looked like it was just a sparrow. Very far away, though. But it's like I'm starting, like maybe they're coming out, because it is. It's feeding time for the birds. I'm hearing them a little bit. I'm gonna be honest, usually we get a little bit more bird activity over here, because you know I have all my feeders. I have all my feeders out and stuff, and we live in a good trade neighborhood. I do get owls, but that's the thing about birding, is once you start birding, it's free. You can get the Merlin app, and you know, you kind of just start collecting birds. You know, like obviously not physically, you know, like, but you start finding different ones, and it's like I've had some good sightings. It's always really exciting whenever you like see like a bird that you haven't seen before, or like a more rare, you know, it's like Pokemon but IRL for old people. Those yards look so bare, I'm depressed. I don't think they do. Like, I live in a pretty, like, well, I guess, like, over in there's no trees, and they do keep their lawn a little bit down. And, like, don't ask what's going on over here. It's, like, a concept we're working on. I'll show you guys in a second. We'll get to that. Oh, iNaturalist. Oh, is iNaturalist better? Is that what you were saying? I'll have to look at iNaturalist, because I've seen that one before, too. But, yeah, also, like, it doesn't even end with the birds. Like, I've gotten really into just, like, all of the identification in general. Like, mushrooms are exciting to find different types of fungi. Even, like, plant life, you know, like, even, like, in your backyard, it's so interesting to just go back and look and see, you know, what's growing out there. Like, we have some honeysuckle. We have some, actually, like, natural grapevines that started growing back there, but the grapes that they produce, like, none of them have made grapes yet, and I don't think the grapes that they would make would be that good, but there's a grapevine back there somehow. And then we've got that Virginia creeper. I love that Virginia creeper. You know, also even bugs, even like whenever, like, you know, like oh, speaking of, there's a ladybug. Fuck, where did she go? I just saw her. Am I tripping? Girl, I just saw her. Where did you go, ladybug? Don't make me look fucking stupid. Oh, there she is. Okay. Well, it could be a man. I don't know. Fuck, did you guys see it? Oh, there it is. There it is. Let me... Well, fuck, where is it? Hold on. Okay, well, it's hiding. There it is. You see it? You see it down there? It's focusing on... There. There. Look at the ladybug. Okay, I've had enough. But yeah, like I was saying, it doesn't even end with birds, because you can do bugs, you can do like plant life, you can do flowers, you can do fungi, even rocks. I like, and there's identifiers for all of those. There's oh, is that a squirrel fighting up there? Oh, I see the squirrels up there. The squirrels. I miss the squirrel. You guys, last summer, me and Joshua, we nursed a little baby squirrel back to, or what's the word? We, well, I didn't nurse the squirrel. Okay, like, that would be crazy. And I'm not lactating, and I wasn't lactating then. But we rehabbed, thank you, a squirrel last year, and, you know, he like basically just like left the nest, and we haven't seen him since like September. But then like sometimes I will have like squirrels like come by and be on the deck and stuff, and they'll be like, is that him? So sometimes I wonder if he does like kind of come around the area. But yeah, I miss that squirrel. That was so fun. Like, I want to rehab another one. It was such a fun experience. There's such interesting creatures. And, you know, like the way you just, like, I guess I look at squirrels differently now. What phone did I get? I got an iPhone. I'm still on the iPhone shit. I know. It's just like, I like the iPhone iOS more. But I got like I can't even remember. I got one of the newer ones though. But it was used. I paid like $7.50 for it on eBay or something. I don't like to do the payment plans. Well, and actually I can't, like, because of the plan I'm on. It's like it's a long story, but because of the type of plan I'm on, I can't actually like have a payment plan on my phone. I have to buy my phone outright. Which is kind of like, you know, I would rather it be that way instead of have the payment plan, but then it's also like, $7.50 for a used phone. Yeah. I mean, if you look at like any of the payment plans on those phones, it's like people are paying like $20 a month for like 2 years, which is like $1,600. Is the soup ready?
About 15 minutes.
Oh. Phones are like the same price as laptop now, if not more. No, they are. And it's also like, you know, since I'm an influencer, I want to have a phone with like a good camera and stuff. It's not like I have to have like the newest top of the line phone all the time, but it's like I have to have something fairly new and decent. But I haven't seen any birds, baby. I think it's too windy. I'm hearing them a bit. So birds that I've seen. So I have seen a bald eagle. We have some downy woodpeckers around here. I've seen a golden finch around here, like once. The golden finches are a bit more rare. We get a lot of the red finches and brown finches, but I've seen a gold one before. I've seen, is it a blue bunting? They're almost like a neon, indigo bunting, yes. They're almost like a highlighter blue color, very bright blue color, beautiful bird. That was a really exciting bird sighting for me. Another exciting one for me was the pileated woodpecker.
It's huge.
We get quite a few hawks through here. You know, I've actually been seeing, well, I don't know. I was tripping whenever I saw this bird. Last week, I was on my day off, I was tripping and I was sitting out here on my deck bird watching. And bird watching while you're tripping is kind of like it's like, now what kind of bird is that? But I'm pretty sure it was a red-winged blackbird. But I'm not sure because it also looked red. But I think that was the psychedelics taking over. What other birds have we seen? It's always fun going to different climates and seeing the birds there. You know, like we don't get grackles here.
The blue heron.
Oh, the blue heron. Oh yeah, down over in the Ozarks, there's like a river that we go down where there's all sorts of There's a lot of blue heron, which is a beautiful water bird. Yeah, it's like whenever you're going down that river in the kayak and you see like these birds, just these huge birds just fly out in front of you. I saw an eagle that way. I was kayaking down the river and I saw an eagle like dip down in front of me into the water and pick something up. Other birds. I would really love to go and do some bird watching down in Florida. Florida is a good bird. Like some of the places where you get some more tropical birds. Oh, I would love that, baby. Maybe someday, whenever we have a little bit more money saved up, we could go on a like a vacation somewhere tropical and we could watch for the tropical birds. I would love that. You saw a toucan in Costa Rica? No, that's so cool. I would love that. I would love to bird watch the tropical birds. Like if you're in one of those climates, you know, where you can watch those tropical birds, don't pass that up, girl. You know, even in that fucking shit state of Florida, you know, there's some areas down there where you can see some beautiful birds. What are some other bird sightings? The cliff swallows and the barn swallows. They're kind of like, there's this place where I was going on like the trail and under the bridge there was like a ton of they're swallows is what they are, making their nests like under, because they make like kind of like a mud nest, and I guess they like to do it over a lot of like underpasses near water and shit. It was really interesting, like seeing all of these nests, just like hundreds of these, like I think it was cliff swallow nests, and just overhead hundreds of birds like flying ahead in circles and stuff. And then like if you look closer into the nest, you can see that the eggs had hatched and there's baby birds in the nest, you know. And like to me, that is God. You know what I mean? That is God. Like beautiful, you know. You know, not the birds, but the, you know, like what, you know, like the beauty, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Birds aren't even real. Well, you know, other birds that I enjoy, the crows. We get some crows through here a lot and we will feed them.
Thai Chiefs donated 300 bits with the message, cheer 300 dork rustic roadie surgery roof turn Ruby do rubric Ricky diet 7 fight Tory tendonitis podium fist surge as writing doubt did D doubt Tiffin picks this edit pro. Honey, what in the word salad is this? Sounds like you threw a bunch of words in a blender and hoped for a smoothie. Next.
But yeah, like I said, like I was saying though, it doesn't just end at birds, because there's all sorts of different things you can identify. And it's kind of like I said, doing real life Pokemon. You know, I'm like, it would be fun. Maybe this summer I should do like a little plant journal and I could press some leaves or something. You know.
Junyong bol shugayo bzo nan budajigo kagiodo. Mayich bianago iriona, no karabga miyoshi jairo negoya maldian, ni yaswanjol boyo jwo, my boy, bring the boys out, bring the boys out.
Oh, there's a bird. That looks like a vulture. Do you see it? Yeah, we got, that's definitely one of the vultures. Turkey vulture, right? Which they have kind of you know, like vultures, I feel like people think of as ugly birds, but if you look at those turkey vultures up close, they're so cute. They're such a pretty bird. But yeah, we do get owls around here. Actually, like a month ago, I saw,
Bird God donated $2 with the message, "Hello, I am the Bird God. Squawk! I am not even real, but I'm here like the crows. Swackle! Yeah, herk, honey, I don't know what you're on, but keep squawking because..."
shut the fuck up. No, I'm just kidding. Whenever I tell Atticus to shut the fuck up, it's fine. He can't, like, one, he's a dog. He can't understand me. Two, he's deaf. He can't hear me, so it's fine. That dog cannot hear for shit. It's so, like, and it makes him just bark even louder. It's crazy. But yeah, like about a month ago, I saw an owl. It was actually on this branch right here. This branch right here. It was sitting like right up here. And it was actually on the 1 month anniversary that I had lost my precious beagle Scout. R.I.P. little Scout. I miss that little dog. I always told her she was the weirdest dog I had ever. Oh, there's a cardinal. There's a cardinal. I always told Scout she was the weirdest dog I had ever met. And that I don't think I'll ever meet a dog as weird as her again. She was such a weird dog. It was so cute. I'm trying to see if I can get the zoom in on this bird. I can't find it. It's like whenever I start zooming in, they're so quick. But there was a cardinal.
Viscous just gifted 1 sub.
Thank you, Viscous. Thank you, Viscous. But yeah, on the 1 month anniversary of Scout passing, I saw the most beautiful owl sitting up there. And, you know, I did take it as a sign. One of the things that I'll do is I whenever I see a new bird, especially, I like to look up like the, you know, like
Texacuckoo donated $2 with the message.
Texacuckoo, thank
Gunyango
you.
suga iobseo nan budichigo ke jodo mioch bionigo iriona. Nalkarob jemios jiga iriel nagoya maldeon. Niyasion gul boyo jwo, my boy. B, bring the boys out, bring the boys out. Honey, I don't know what that was, but if you're trying to summon the boys, just make sure they come with good looks and even better personalities. Where's my vape?
God damn. But yeah, whenever I see a new bird, I like to look up the like native spiritual meaning of the birds, because a lot of like, you know, like the indigenous communities, you know, it was like a spiritual thing for them with like the different types of like native creatures that were around and birds and whatnot, right? So whenever I see a new bird, like I'll look up, you know, like what the spiritual meaning is of the bird. Like, you know, like a lot of people know, like cardinals, like it's believed that whenever you have cardinals that you're being visited by like a past loved one, or that they're watching over you. That's a common one. Is that a woodpecker? Is that a little downy woodpecker, or is that a cardinal? I don't think you guys will be able to see it up here. I don't know if you guys will be able to. Let me see. It's kind of hard to find these birds in the, okay. Lux, do you see it? Do you see the bird? There it is. There it is. Is that a cardinal? Or the sun is like making my camera like kind of lose contrast. It looks like it might be a female cardinal, but then it also like looked like it could be. No, is that a downy? Is that a downy? It's like, let me see if I can get closer to it. It might be a female cardinal. The sun is getting in the way. You know what? The next time I do this, I could actually set up. I could actually use my backpack.
Girl, you can't just call PTO back.
I could use like my camcorder to try to capture the birds next time, because it'd be a better shot. I need to consider that for next time. But not Penny took my damn seat. This dog. Stop. Penny. 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 What? Is there somebody there, Peter? Who is she barking at? Penny, that's literally my dad. You see this man every day for the past 10 years. Like, since you've been a puppy, Penny. Like... She's so... Look at this fucking phone. Look on this fucking thing. Oh, fuck. I need to get a new fucking... Like, why do they make these so small? Don't they know that all of these phones are, like, fucking big now? Okay. But... No, I do take it. I do, like I said... whenever I saw that owl, I did take it as a sign. And, you know, there was definitely a time in my life where I wouldn't have, where I would say, oh, that's just like me not thinking logically. And maybe it is me not thinking logically, but who fucking cares? You know, it's like I choose to believe, right? I choose to believe. Like, what's, you know, what's the fun? And I'm not even like talking about like God necessarily, just, you know, the signs. You know, I choose to believe. Maybe I choose to believe that we'll see a bird. Sometime it just feels right, dude. It's allowed. What's anybody gonna do? Sue you? Well, no, right though? Like, they can't get me on that. Are you excited for the new Euphoria episode? Yes, please, don't let me forget to make sure it's playing in the Discord here in an hour, 20 minutes about. But, oh, let me... Shit. Okay, there we go. Oh, Mother Vixen, you're fine. I thought it was funny. Okay, I might lose connection, so I might need to disconnect from the Wi-Fi, but I'm gonna get that fixed soon. But oh my god, you guys, some good news. So like, as you can see over here, my neighbor's like doing a lot of work on their yard, They actually filled in their pool, you know, like it was just becoming too much for them to like deal with, so they filled it in. But they asked us, they're gonna redo their fence on this side because it's kind of like it needs redone. And that's why all this dirt is, well, this dirt actually is over here from whenever I upgraded like some of my electrical stuff. Like I upgraded the ampage of the electrical on my house, you know, because of like what I do. And since I had like more family moving in, I was like, I need to make sure that we're not like blowing breakers and I'm not going offline and shit, you know. But anyway, so some good news. Listen to this. The neighbor asked us, they're redoing this fence, and they were like, hey, it would just be easier for us to do like a straight line because it would line up with their driveway. And they were like, do you mind if we like just do a straight line? So it's like we're getting like this like chunk right here. We're getting like another like, it's like almost like 5 foot of yard. So our yard is gonna be growing. Isn't that base? Like I'm like, oh fuck yeah. Oh, there's that tuxedo cat. This is one of the strays around here. My dad says he thinks that he has an owner, but I don't think he does at all. I think he's a stray. I don't know if he's a feral. Feral is like no human interaction whatsoever. I think he was like dumped or left or something. But he's been a stray around here for like 10 years. I think he's a stray. But oh my goodness, whenever I was tripping, whenever I was out on my back deck tripping last week, I was sitting out here and like I said, I was watching the birds and I had like my binoculars on. I was looking at this bird and I was like, fuck. Like it was like I couldn't tell if it was a red-winged blackbird or some sort of finch. It was like becoming both of them. And I'm still just like, I don't know. Like, I know it was there. But anyway, it's like, you know, I was tripping a little, so I couldn't focus enough. It was driving me nuts. I had my binoculars. I was looking at this damn thing for like 5 minutes, it felt like. But, fuck. What was I just saying? Oh, a cardinal. Whenever I was tripping out here, I was sitting on my deck and I saw that damn tuxedo cat and I looked closer and I saw him trotting off. He had a little baby bunny in his mouth. Bad for the baby bunny, but you could tell he was so proud of himself. And yeah, like the feral cats, the outdoor cats, they will be getting those little baby bunnies. But like the fucked up thing with the bunnies is like, I guess like bunnies, I don't know, maybe like somebody who knows more about, oh, that was so loud, sorry. Maybe somebody who knows more about like the bunnies can like verify, but like bunnies can be like, they can be a bit insane. Like I guess like whenever bunnies will have like babies, like sometimes they'll just start kicking them out of their nest just because, like almost to fend off other predators. Like bunnies, like, and rabbits, I guess, I don't know, I guess there's a difference, but rabbits, like they have only like survived as like a species because of how much they're able to breed. Not like, does that make sense, right? Like they actually don't have a lot of survivability skills, and I guess like rabbit nests will literally just be on the ground, like covered in leaves. Like the only way rabbits have like survived over time is just that they breed so many of them. Uh-huh. No, I think we should get a paintball gun. But, I might lose connection walking out here. But yeah, I was tripping and I saw that and I was like, damn, poor thing. But then I was also like, man, that's the cycle of life, dude. You know? the yin and the yang, right? Okay, but I might lose connection, I might not. So let me like walk you guys through, like, hold on, let me change my... So
Asmodeus donated 200 bits with the message, cheer 100, so gays are rabbits. Got it. We survive because of how frequently we breed. Limited
Right.
survival skills, but we do have the raw loads. Honey, if we're breeding like rabbits, I better see some designer carrots out there. Now, who's ready to hop into the next drama?
So, I need a drink. I'll get one soon. Hopefully I won't lose connection out here. But yeah, so I know this backyard looks kind of fucking crazy. This backyard looks pretty fucking crazy right now. But we've been, like, we're working on it. And, like, so what we're trying to do is we're trying to use, like, more, like, recycled materials, like, one, because it's like we don't have a lot of money. And two, because I think that it's cool. And so this path looks crazy right now, but what we're going to do with this, and I started it over here, actually. I actually did this, which honestly, it's like, I need to fix it a little bit more. I need to move these pieces. I need to move these pieces and put bigger pieces, I think. But this is actually, so there's like this, there's like this remodel place that my dad used to work at years ago, and he went in and talked to the owner, and he said that we could like dive their dumpster, and their dumpster is usually like old granite pieces from like kitchen remodels, so these are actually granite pieces that we got out of a dumpster. And see, these are the other pieces. See, like, this is a sink cutout, right? That's why these are circular. But the idea is once we collect some more, we'll start kind of like breaking them and mosaicing them out a little bit more, right? But we need to get some more pieces collected. But once it's together, I think it'll look really good, and it'll be like, yeah, free. Like, those pavers, they get fucking expensive. They do. And then this looks kind of crazy, but we have like little lights around it, so it lights up at night. But this is the little vegetable garden that we started. And next year, whenever I do this, I want to make it flowers. Because next year we're going to have like the garden actually like over there. But this year we were like, let's just start it here. So this is like poles from like remodel stuff that we just had left over. And, then like old chicken wire and, construction buckets that we spray painted. Right. And like next year, like, it's like maybe we'll be able to slowly upgrade it a little bit more, but this is like the prototype, right? This is actually, so my dad like wanted to do circles. That's what this is. It's a moon gate, right? And the circle on it, it's actually an old trampoline. It's actually an old trampoline, and that's what that net is. That net is like part of the trampoline. I think he got it off Facebook Marketplace for like somebody was like getting rid of it, and I think he got it for cheap or free or something. But he wanted to use the outside of the trampoline as like the circle, right? Yeah, and then the net from the trampoline is up there now. But once I start getting my sewing machine going, I'm going to try to like sew it into like a circle or get something more circular and tight, for the top. But we wanted to do like some netting around it to try to keep like the squirrels out and stuff from the vegetables and shit, for one. And then, like I said, next year I'm going to do flowers on it. And what I want to do, something that'll vine, but I want to make this into like a flower garden instead next year. But this this is the moon gate. And I just got these. This is wisteria. Actually, I got it with my Menards rebate from all of the remodeling. They had some wisteria for like, I got them for $45 a piece. But since I had my rebate, I only ended up paying like, and I got some dirt and some other plants too, but I only ended up paying $13 with my Menards rebate, period. But I got these wisteria. Oh yeah, we have the fairy lights. Actually, they're right there. We're gonna put up the fairy lights around this. But yeah, so we just started this wisteria. I'm really excited to see how big it'll get this summer. And this area, it does get good sun. And it's supposed to be a pretty hardy plant, and it should grow pretty well in Missouri. So I'm like hoping this will get good roots this year. And next year, I'm like, maybe I'll be able to propagate it and start spreading some of the wisteria around my little circle thing we're working on, right? And then, but yeah, so these granite pieces, we're going to eventually like break up and mosaic them. I think tomorrow we're actually going to take some of our bricks and we're going to start like putting out like the bricks on the ground. But over here, we have a pool that we're going to set up. I'm like, hopefully we can get to it soon, but we still have a lot of work to do. You know, we got to make it level. But yeah, and then let me take you over here. We might lose connection. But yeah, this is our little fire pit. And the plan over here. So we did these little like kind of stairs going down over here out of like, this is just like little pallets that we put on top of each other. I'm like, they're fairly sturdy, but we'll probably make them a little bit more sturdy, but I like it. I'm like, I'm fine with that. I think it's cool, right? And then this is also, like I said, like old trampoline, because my dad got it because for like a good circle outline. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to take like, you know, some kind of like chicken wire, and we're going to make like a rock wall, like kind of similar to how they'll do like on the side of like freeways and stuff. But we're basically going to make like almost like a cage and use this as like the thing to hold it together, right? And then like we have like all of this like we started our rock pile from like just different rocks and shit we've had. So we'll start filling it in, right? And then we'll have a rock wall, and then we're gonna have our fire in the middle, right? And then the idea is like once the rock wall is finished, we'll have like a stone top on top of it. So it'll also be like you could sit on it. But yeah, that's the plan. I'm just saying, like, I know you guys have heard me say my plans over the years, and it's like I feel like you guys maybe finally somewhat believe me now, because it's like some of it has come to fruition. It has, like, it wasn't just all talk, like some of it has come to fruition. You know, even the moon gate, you guys probably didn't believe that the moon gate would even get this far. You saw it last year, whenever it was just over here, it was just rolled over here for a while, and people were like, why is there a hamster wheel in your yard? But we finally got it moved in place. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like, does anybody remember whenever this wasn't even here? This used to just be like, there was like nothing here. But my dad, whenever we redid the windows, we took the old windows from up here, and he took like a bunch of like old posts and wood he had. We did get some new cedar actually for the front of it, but there was a lot of like recycled wood in there too. And yeah, like made this like little under thing. But yeah, it's coming together. I'm just really hoping we can have this pool up soon, but it's like, it might be middle of June before we can get it up. I was hoping we could get it up by end of May, but it might be like another month. No, Dad really done a lot. And, you know, it's like, I've made it clear. It's like, you know, it's his house too. You know, like with my family that's here, it's like, I always say this is like a family home. You know, like I don't try to be like possessive. I'm just like, you know, this, and that was like kind of what I had in mind whenever I got this home, is like, you know, like I come from poverty. Like I was like, I need to get as much as I can for as little as I can and make it go far, just in case my whole family needs a place to stay. You know? So I don't know. I say this is a family home, and that was always the intention. Soup's ready.